Once upon a time, there was a young girl, and starting from a very young age, before she was even double digits, she started to have difficulties with self-recognition. She looked in the mirror and felt confused about who she saw. She looked into her eyes as she looked into a mirror. She'd be cleaning the bathroom mirrors or something and glance in a mirror and feel a sense of confusion about who she was actually seeing. At just 9 years old, she started to wonder who was actually in those eyes and if it was really her. She looked into her eyes and didn't fully feel like she was seeing herself. As early teenagehood began, she couldn't really recognize herself at all. It was difficult to look at pictures of herself because she didn't fully connect with who she saw. She allowed her hair to cover most of her face because she felt more connected with herself when her face was hidden. And when she was a young girl, she would play and record dramas just for fun. But as she listened to the playback of her voice, she felt surprised because she couldn't really recognize the voice that she was hearing. She didn't know that suppressed childhood trauma was disrupting how the unconscious body-mind was navigating its own existence. And because parts of the self were ostracized from other parts of the self, because neural wiring didn't have effective connections, the self was not able to fully recognize and resonate with its own existence from a very young age. But then, that little girl grew up, and she used her experiences to explore unconscious body-minds in new ways. And through the greatest depths of impossibilities and the most intense challenges, she created a way to explore how the unconscious body-mind is associating with itself and creating styles of navigating recognition and resonance of its face, voice, and body. And use these insights to understand the neurobiological social engagement system creating the unconscious body-mind, where neural data from every year of life organized in association with 17 plus roles, each providing navigation on a specific topic. All this neural wiring from every year of life can be understood in brand new ways by exploring these ideas. The little girl who had a hard time recognizing herself in a mirror and resonating with the voice that she heard when she was playing, she grew up. And she used her experiences to create a new way to explore the unconscious body-mind, to provide understanding and healing. I invite you to explore offerings through Kristin's Consciousness Consultancy. There's a wide variety of potentials. Among them is the Personal Dimensions Mirror Play with Mirror Power Subconscious Unveiling and Transformation Technique. It is the most complex service that I offer. I offer a wide variety of other services and creations. And so regardless of who you are or where you're at on your healing journey, there might be something that interests you. I was wondering how long that unicorn would balance on that balloon. I was wondering how long that unicorn would stay balanced on that balloon. wondering how long that unicorn would stay balanced on that balloon. Infinite moments of happily ever after await us all, regardless of who we are or where we're at. Loving liberation and personal power reclamation beckon us forward. Trillions of parts of consciousness experience hundreds of trillions of neural networks in the unconscious body-mind. And we don't have to work with memories to transform them. We don't have to go into the nitty-gritty details of past experiences that have created neural wiring to completely rewrite them. When we work directly with consciousness, the true essence of self, then has power to transform the unconscious body-mind in any way that it chooses. Consciousness is already perfect, whole, and complete in every sacred, divine, wondrous moment. But there might be wiring in the unconscious body-mind disrupting navigation and regulation that is reducing the expansive potentials for how consciousness can encounter its own existence and components of reality. I love you. I believe in you, soul friends. Thank you for embracing and sharing the healing journey alongside of me. If you would like to explore offerings through Kristin's Consciousness Consultancy, I would absolutely be honored to serve as your healing journey guide. And even if you just want to explore a bunch of my free content creations, if they can help you, then I would be absolutely honored to share. So please explore the video description below. There's a whole bunch of free offerings and then a whole bunch of services and content creations through Kristin's Consciousness Consultancy if you want to dive even deeper into your personal healing journey. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being you, and thank you for exploring these wonderful content creations. Within all of us is an inner child waiting to be liberated. And I'm so excited that that little girl who used to struggle to see herself in a mirror can be here now, using mirrors to understand and heal the unconscious body-mind in ways I never imagined possible. I genuinely never imagined that this journey would lead to these discoveries. The complex process of the personal dimensions mirror play with mirror power, subconscious and subconscious unveiling and transformation technique, I love that name, is so complex. It is so incredibly complex, and it shows so many things that were just never understood before. I can discover so many things about my own unconscious body-mind that I didn't even know. And it's incredible. It's incredible to be able to discover this stuff and to use it for purposes of healing and expansion and loving liberation and transformation. It's just amazing. So I'm excited to share with you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being you. And be sure to check the video description below for other miraculous magics. I love you all, and I hope you have a beautiful and blessed day. Namaste. The liberated inner child in my heart sees and honors the liberated inner child in your heart. Infinite blessings, beautiful sacred beings. The best is yet to come. And we have only just begun. This healing journey invites us all.